Yuziu plucked a fruit from the cursed tree. Turning around, he offered the fruit to the enormous beast standing before him. The beast's gaze was fixed tightly on the miraculous fruit floating in front of it. That beast was the Aurora Spirit Wood, a creature imbued with the attribute of light. Yuziu looked at it, and said, "This is the angel fruit. I grant it to you." Upon hearing its master bestow such a gift, the Aurora Spirit Wood did not hesitate for even a moment. It opened its mouth wide and swallowed the angel fruit whole. In an instant, blinding golden light burst forth from the angel fruit, spreading in all directions. Terrifying spiritual energy erupted around the Aurora Spirit Wood. Then, with a tearing sound, shwa, a pair of pure white angelic wings emerged. Its appearance completely changed, transforming into an entirely new visage. The Aurora Spirit Wood grew larger, its form evolving into that of another kind of beast, one faintly resembling the angel race. Yuziu watched with satisfaction, smiling slightly. "I have created an entirely new species." At that very moment, another massive shadow suddenly descended from above, blocking the light overhead. A big question mark popped up in Yuziu's mind. He raised his eyes, only to see the colossal star of the StarClan suddenly looming over him in silence. Ai Weier descended from the sky and landed safely on the ground. Standing respectfully before Yuziu, she bowed and said, "My lord, I have captured the StarClan." Yuziu furrowed his brows, cold sweat beading on his forehead. "I only told you to fetch 4 corpses." Gazing at the enormous star before him, he couldn't help but mutter in confusion, "And you actually brought back an entire city full of strange beasts." Calmly, Ai Weier explained, "The Void Continent teems with life. I happened to bring along some creatures. If you don't use them all, they can still serve as food for the void beasts you've summoned." Her words matched the scene before them. The newly summoned void beasts were already seizing StarClan corpses, swallowing them whole. Ai Weier continued, "If the creatures I brought back can endure the corrosion of the void, they may become members of the void race." Hearing this, Yuziu frowned as realization struck. Ai Weier intended to expand the ranks of the fallen race here. Just as he thought, Ai Weier looked him straight in the eye and said, "The StarClan ranks among the top races of the myriad worlds. They have 5 peak rank 5 experts. They can even battle a rank 6 transcendent. Individually, their combat power isn't overwhelming. What makes them terrifying is their ability to fuse together in battle. When the StarClan beasts fuse, their bodies enlarge and their strength multiplies accordingly." Yuziu pressed his hand to his forehead, forcing himself to stay calm. "You're right. This race truly is formidable." But when his gaze swept over the other creatures Ai Weier had dragged back from different star realms, his voice carried helplessness. "This is already the 3rd city you've brought back. With no choice, Yuziu instructed, be more careful in the near future. No doubt many eyes are already upon you." Respectfully, Ai Weier responded, "Yes, my lord." Yuziu then used his roots to bind together the corpses of the other strange beasts. Gathering them in one place, he muttered, "We can't waste these bodies." The next moment, Yuziu tossed them all into the mouth of the cursed tree. "Absorb them without pause, cursed tree," he commanded, his eyes gleaming with anticipation. "Then produce even more fruits." After tossing all those corpses into the mouth of the cursed tree, Yuziu immediately withdrew his roots. "Next, it's time for me to use 1 chi transforms into 3 pure ones to strengthen my own power," he murmured. The moment his words fell, countless glittering galaxies manifested around him. At the same time, he summoned 2 blood-stained demonic swords he had seized from the Blood Demon clan. The Blood Slaughter Sword and the Killing Sword must also be strengthened. Spreading his arms wide, Yuziu erupted with a terrifying surge of spiritual power. Shouting, "It's time for you all to take another step forward." Watching the scene, Ai Weier thought to herself, "Master has begun cultivating again. Then I'll continue hunting other races." Meanwhile, on another planet, Ching Chong suddenly tensed, opened his mouth wide, and roared, "Rise!" Before him, a towering wall of earth quickly rose up, with torrents of water crashing down its side, forming a majestic waterfall. Ching Chong gazed at his work with satisfaction and muttered, "Finally complete." The water was now dammed by the towering earthen wall, and as he looked at the scene, Ching Chong continued, Crystal Continent. While Yuziu was enhancing his glittering galaxies, on yet another star, Ai Weier appeared without warning. With a cold, expressionless face, she looked down from above and commanded, Take this place as well. At that moment, the angel who had been relentlessly chasing Ai Weier finally appeared. He bellowed, Ai Weier. Startled, Ai Weier quickly turned her head. Boom! A massive explosion erupted where she had been standing, spiritual energy bursting outward and shrouding the place in smoke and fire. Ai Weier shot backward, retreating from the black smoke. Her eyes gleamed with surprise, and she let out a soft HM. Before her stood a four-winged angel holding a long sword Iakuo, a rank 5 transcendent. Seeing her pursuer clearly, Ai Weier's expression turned sour, her entire body radiating thick killing intent. She raised her scythe high and shouted, You've chased me long enough, it's unbearable. Today I'll end you here. Without hesitation, Iakuo slashed twice, forming a blazing crimson cross that tore toward Ai Weier. Pay for your sins, fiend! He roared. Boom! His attack collided with Ai Weier, and crimson spiritual force erupted violently. But in the next instant, the blazing crimson cross shattered into fragments. At the same time, several strange beasts ripped through the void and appeared behind Ai Weier. Sensing their presence, Ai Weier stiffened and turned sharply. One of the beasts bared its fangs and claws. Snarling, Fallen woman, die! The moment its words fell, it let out a thunderous roar, launching a spiritual assault straight at Ai Weier. She quickly folded her wings before her body to block the attack, yet in the very next moment, she faltered, coughing up a mouthful of blood. Seeing this, Iakuo thought to himself, as expected of the beastman's royal bloodline. That lion's roar is truly terrifying. Ai Weier raised her gaze toward the newly arrived beasts. 4 rank 5s at once. Looks like I'll have to break out of here immediately. Just then, the Beastman Royal suddenly appeared behind her, seizing the advantage. There's my chance. A terrifying surge of spiritual energy immediately struck toward Ai Weier. She sensed the danger and twisted around. The Beastman Royal's claw came crashing straight down at her. Boom! Dust and smoke billowed violently into the air,